What up? Welcome back to the Wait for the Fame Garage, where we turn your export and import dreams into a reality. My name is Nicholas. This is the Wait for the Fame channel, and today we're going to go over some of the latest and greatest purchases. You guys might have saw this already. 101 I feel like doesn't even explain enough exactly what's happening here. Floodlights on the top and all. And you already know, one of the rules, if you purchase a car through me, we have to put new wheels. And just look at these. There was almost someone willing to break said rule. Shout out to the homie out in Utah. He was like, Nick, I got a bunch of rims. I really don't need any. I said, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's free shipping. The way I look at it, it's free shipping for the wheels. You have these old Steelies with dry rotted tires. Please don't break my heart. So I told them I had these I was putting to the side. These are actually 4x everything. As you can see, there's 16 holes here. And I was saving them if I found it I had to at some point, because it's hard to find rims that are 4x110. He said, okay, I'll listen to you. I'll make sure I get some wheels on there. So we're going to put these on there. Is it something amazing? No. But is it better than black Steelies? Absolutely. And then another car we purchased last week. You guessed it. Another supercharged Subaru Sambar. This one is steak. Are we going to combine in this video? Maybe. Or maybe I'll just make another video. Because my last one was titled, I can't stop buying Subaru Sambars that are supercharged. And I literally cannot. This one is headed to Texas. This one we just got recently. It's an automatic. Also headed to Texas. This one is headed to New York. A really clean Pajero IO. This one I believe still for sale. Maybe part of the giveaway. We'll see where it goes with that. But now let's walk back over there. Let's swap over the wheels on that Sambar. Let's drive it around a little bit. And let's make sure everything is okay prior to export. If you need wheels, parts, random knickknacks from Japan, consider joining the Patreon. It is patreon.com/waitforthefame. There I have purchase forms, full guides, auction breakdown sheets, everything you need to make sure that your exporting process and importing process is as smooth as possible. I know what it's like to buy a car from Japan. I know what it's like to buy a car sight unseen. I know what it's like to buy something and the engine explode within 7 days. Ta-da! If you think it looks better before, dislike this video, because me and you don't see eye to eye. If you think it looks better now, like this video. Let's get to 200 likes. Let's drive it around. Let's make sure everything is A-okay. This was such a fun find. Has a hitch. Has this entire storage pocket. I'll open it so you can see exactly how crazy this is. If you own a TT2 or you just want to start making parts, you should make this. You should make this in masses. I feel like everybody with a K truck would own this. Let me unlock it so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. It's huge, by the way. I'm not going to make it come all the way to the ground, but it goes very far back, and it's even lined on the inside. Right now it just has the jack. I guess I'll take it all the way out, or at least enough so you can see it. You see? That's what the inside looks like. And then it hides perfectly like that. Here's this little spoiler so it doesn't get rusty in water. Then it locks just like that and doesn't come out. That's pretty cool. What else is pretty cool about this one is you see it has Recaros, which are surprisingly very comfortable. And then by far, the coolest thing about this is that, as you see, there's an aftermarket shifter there, but on Sambars, you need this button to engage the four-wheel drive. So what they did is left it connected. Let's start this one up. Also has a gauge, also has this rear upholstery, some nice Alcantara, also has some nice speakers, also has the headline, nice and Alcantara. The cool thing about this shift knob is that they left all the wiring here. So no, it's not, going into gear, but if you click this, it engages the four-wheel drive. So you have two shifters, this one and that one. So now let's drive this one around. Let's have a little chit chat. Shift's good. really moved yet, but this is such a fun ride. Like the fact that I'm sitting in a comfortable Recaro, engine behind me. If this was supercharged, it'd be essentially like the holy grail, but shit's good. Having RPMs on the right is always a good sign. 60 kilometers an hour. Brakes work good. Suspension feels nice. It doesn't have an exhaust, but it almost feels like it does. I wonder if it's because it doesn't have the cover back there. It just has a little like tone to it. Downshift to third. Like you hear that? Feels good. Like these aren't that fast. They're quicker than, you know, the older trucks. This one especially being a TT2. Like it's definitely faster than, you know, an old Acti or anything really pre-1998. And this being a 4-cylinder, these are always have been slightly faster. But, you know, it drives good. It's pretty cool that, you know, I think we might combine the other one in here, or at least even a couple clips. Because driving this and then heading into the other one is definitely going to be a big difference. But let me get out here, get it in the sun. Show you exactly what it looks like. The rims actually don't look bad. He got them for essentially free. Love the tint on there. The rack. I haven't spoke too much about the rack, but the rack itself is worth $2,000. It's got the battery cover. Actually, before I get out, let me do a pull in this one, and then we can do a side-by-side to see the speed differences between the two models. So I'll come to a stop here. That way it's easy to find on the other one. And this is a 0 to maybe 60 kilometers an hour pull. Okay, so that's how long it took us to get to 0 to 60. Now I'm gonna overlay this with the Supercharged Sambar, and we can see the differences. Because some people are always like, oh, is it actually worth it? And to be honest, it is. It really is worth it. It's more expensive though, don't get me wrong. Like, I think the Subaru Sambar is the best K truck, but it's also the most expensive, so it better be the best. Now let's hop in the Supercharged Sambar. 47,000 kilometers, grade 4, no Recaros, AC blows cold. I already bought this person a double din. They're gonna swap the radio when they get back to America. We ordered a battery cover. That should be here soon. And to be honest, this person also doesn't want to change wheels, but I'll let them slide. Because at least we do have rims, and these tires are from 2023, so not bad. And this in itself is worth like, you know, like $800, $700 back in America. So I'll let him slide. If this was on Steely's though, not even an option. Now let's do a 360 of the exterior. Nothing really changes if you buy a Supercharged Sambar in comparison to a normal one. There's no modifications out here that look different. On the older generations, it would say supercharged here or there, but apparently Subaru elected not to do that on the TT2. Here you can see what a normal interior looks like. AC blows cold. Now where there are some major differences is if we unscrew these four, the supercharger in all its glory. This is what the people pay the big bucks for. That guy right there. See your belt. I'm gonna drive it just normally before we compare the speeds, because like obviously this one is faster. It's just like how much faster. Worth the hype, I'm not gonna lie. This is why I go after these, because whenever they come up, I feel like everyone wants a Supercharged Sambar, and this one wasn't even that much, like definitely under 7, shipped grade 4 with only 47,000 kilometers. The AC blows cold with rims, if you want to count that. You know, it has rims and tires already. I think the best way to describe like the force inducted trucks is that you can get out of your own way, if that see whatever's around you. But this one, if you want to cut someone off, you can. If you want to cut up, you can, especially being so light. And I think that's a big difference between these. Even the turbo carry, Suzuki had one that was really quick. It was actually very quick. But like this one, if I want to like go much faster, I can. If I'm going uphill, I can follow with traffic. You guys know if you have a Kei car and you're going uphill, sometimes foot all the way down, you're still losing speed. But when you have a turbo, when you have a supercharger, you can easily keep up with traffic and pass traffic at that. You're not mercy to the far right lane always. I think the Sambars with fogs look even better. But now let's do some top speed runs. Let's see if there's actually, let's prove the difference actually. There obviously is a difference. But how worth it is it to someone who maybe just needs it for the farm? Maybe they're just doing local driving. You don't need the supercharger, but it doesn't hurt to have it. How do I not own one of these? It doesn't even make sense. That's quick, man. That's quick without even trying. I'm not even revving it out. And even in 5th gear, it has more just... God, these things are so cool. Every single supercharged Sambar that comes to auction, I'm there. I'm there. Am I buying it? No, but I'm there. All right, so let me show you guys a 30 roll. I'm currently in 2nd gear. And this is me revving out. So I'm in 3rd gear right now. All the way to 80. This is 4th. I can get to 100 easily. You cannot do this in a lot of Ks, period. The fact that I'm in a mini truck, I think that's what really blows people's minds when it comes to supercharged Sambar. Because even me, someone who sat behind these over and over, this model, the older model, I'm still stunned every time. Like, nah, this is really like a bullet. It really throws you back and you're in a little truck. Now let me go to the area right here. We're gonna hug a Yui. And we're gonna do the same thing. It has red on the ground, so I'll be able to see exactly where. Last time I had to rev it out to get to 60 kilometers. We barely made it. And I know this one is gonna be much faster. So you see this red right here? I'll come to a stop. 1, 2, 3. $60 with a lot to go. Brother, I'm telling you, if you've never been behind the wheel of one of these, ask your friend, maybe go to a dealership, watch my YouTube videos. It's serious. $60 with a lot to go. It's just like, you don't really necessarily need to go faster than like here anyway. But this is what I mean by the difference. Like, I'm in 4th right now. Even if I go into 5th, like I'm in 5th gear, it still makes some power. And I could be in 3rd, as you can see. It says 3. But even in 5th, slowly getting up there. Let's not forget the comfortability too. This thing is smooth. And even the power band is smooth. It's not like a turbo. Like, I had a turbo carry, and to be honest, it was a 98. It wasn't the newer generation. But it was annoying to just, the amount of turbo you're in there is so small, where it's just like, oops, oops. Like, it doesn't feel like this. Like, supercharged Sambar is way better than turbo carry. I can't say that about the 99 and plus, but this has been the best truck you can buy from, I would say, 1990 with the round headlights to now. Something else I love about these too is that the interiors are much nicer than the other models. Like, all of them come with a driver airbag. There's lots of space here. Have some cup holders, some more little pockets there, more storage there. You have the ultra low push button 4-wheel drive. The fact that this is rear wheel drive, unless you press that button, is also a huge pro. Better MPGs. I can't wait to get to Tacoma and drive my Vivio, because it's not a mini truck, it's not a van, but I can't wait to experience what it's like with my own car. The only flaw on that one is that it's full-time 4-wheel drive, so it won't be as like punchy and throwing me back. But it's a car too, so it should be, you know, more nimble, more fun. I could go around turns and stuff. But I'm very excited about that. I mean, unless someone takes it on the giveaway, we're updated on the giveaway. I'm not even sure when this video is coming out, if the giveaway is still live or not. But we're down to this many slots. We have